Hey, Ty Brady here with Brady Insurance Marketing and the Ty Brady Way, one of the nation's largest field marketing organizations that helps independent agents achieve a 6- and 7-figure income with the systems and strategies that I'm going to talk about with you today. Welcome back to another episode of the Ty Brady Way. And I want to talk for a minute about hard work. Very simple, right? You would think it would be that simple. And I want to relate this for a minute to my dad. My dad, I have 8 sisters, 2 brothers. My dad was the hardest working man I've ever known. My dad worked a day job 7 to 3:30 during the day, and he always had a side hustle. But the side hustle he always went back to is what he learned as a kid, and it was trade work. So what I mean by that, it would be plumbing, it would be electrical, it would be framing, decking, those types of things. And from a little age, I mean, fixing your own car. Back in the day, my dad didn't have the resources to pay someone to fix the car or remodel the house or what have you. I mean, 8 kids, 2 brothers, there's a lot of mouths to feed. You know, he always made sure I had a roof over my head and made sure I had food to eat. But at a little age, I remember him taking me with him from, shoveling to fill somebody's basement in, or fixing somebody's sink, or going to grandma's house and making sure the drain worked properly. My dad was the hardest working man I knew. Always had a side hustle of some kind doing construction, and always made sure he provided for his family. And I think some people forget where they came from, or how they see people's highlight reels of where they're at today. And I remember those deep, dark days when I was on the road away from my family, at night, midnight, getting into a hotel room, and after a hard day of work, not selling anything, and, just frustrated. And I would just get up the next day and be like, okay, today's the day I'm going to hit it, knock it out of the park, and go write a bunch of applications. But there was days where it was rough. It was hard. It was emotionally. I mean, you're away from your family. You got nobody with you. You're, hours and hours away from home. And thank goodness I don't do that anymore. But I worked so hard for 2 years. And I talked to agents that I've interviewed, or friends of mine, that they started about the same time I did. And they're like, man, I just wish I would have done what you did. I said, all it was hard work. It was sacrifice. It was the discipline to just, make sure my habits and my rituals and my routines kicked in, that my goals that I set for myself, that I talked to my wife about, that I was going to achieve those. And it was hard work. And when you're in an industry as an entrepreneur, and a lot of people that I recruit want to have freedom, they want to have time, is it's either money or time that they spend. So rather than sitting down and chilling and watching TV, you're out prospecting. And here's an interesting thing I read lately. 73% of people that say they're in a sales profession, this could be mortgage, real estate, insurance, it could be your own business. 73% of salespeople do not prospect. So if you're not meeting your goals, if you're not meeting what you're trying to achieve, get out there and go to work. Hard work. It's time. It's out there. How many hands can I shake today? How many people can I talk to and tell them who I am and what I do? How many people can I say, who do they know, right? It's networking. So if I want to achieve my goals, don't be 73% of the people that say they're a salesperson that don't prospect. You want to make more sales? Do more prospecting. It is that simple. Is it easy? No. Is it frustrating? Absolutely. Do you get your teeth kicked in? Absolutely. But guess what? If you want to get out of where you're at, you got to go to work. No one's going to do it for you. Nobody's going to do it for you. If you want to lose weight or go to the gym, yeah, you may hire a coach. He helps you. Ty, you got to do 10 reps a day, or 10 reps 3 times, right? He's going to put the weight on. Who's got to do the work? I do. I got to show up and do the work. And if I don't, then guess what? The only person I can be upset with is myself. I don't need to get upset at anyone else but myself. And if I do the work, guess what? Over time, those little efforts creates momentum, and the momentum creates the results in the end. So get out there, go to work, hustle. There's plenty of time during the day. Quit making excuses. I don't have time. You have time.
If you have time to watch a show, if you have time to sit down and eat a meal for an hour, you have a half hour to carve out to make some calls. You can post, social media. I haven't been a big proponent of social media till as of lately, but somebody said, Ty, social media is about 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It helps you do the selling. It tells people who you are and what you do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. What greater platform out there is there? There isn't, right? I can't reach that many people in a day. And you know what? It's working. I see the impact it's making in people's lives. The people that come up to me that have thought about getting in the industry, or people like, hey, I needed that post today. Or, hey, I understand why I drift. Or I get the doubting. Guys, we all go through it. You're not alone. And find somebody that you can talk to, somebody that will kick your butt. Just tell you, hey, get off the couch. And don't be mad at them when they tell you to get off the couch. Be thankful. Say, you know what? I appreciate it. I needed that today. I don't like to hear when somebody says, Ty, you're behind your goal. I hate that. I hate it, right? Now, you just got to be able to prepare. Make sure that you make those habits, those rituals, and the habits, the rituals, and the routines will kick in when you don't want to do it. But you have to do the work. It is hard. But over time, it gets easier and easier and easier. As always, share, like, and subscribe. Go out and do the hard work.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Ty Brady Way. As always, share, like, and subscribe. Go to Instagram at ty.r.brady. And as always, love hearing from you. And let me know what you want to learn on the show or what you'd like me to bring up on the show. Thanks.
You can find the Ty Brady Way on Instagram as well as Facebook. To stay connected with giveaways and Ty himself, go ahead and follow at ty.r.brady on Instagram as well as Facebook. This podcast was recorded, edited, and produced by Whitney Face Media Marketing. The theme music is an excerpt from Hot Chicken of the Woods by Isaac Joel.